Welcome to TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys. And in today's news roundup, we do have a range of different topics to cover in today's video. Starting with transfers, of course, incomings, outcomings. We are going to be talking about the transfer window in today's video. We're also going to be talking, though, about pre-season, some important pre-season preparations, and in particular, a number of players who are going to be working hard in the coming days to really give themselves a fantastic start to those new season preparations. All of that and a bit more. It's coming up. Let's do this. But before we get started, guys, first and foremost, I do have to wish both Arthur and Coutinho big congratulations on their success, of course, last night with Brazil at Copa America 2019. Brazil saw off Peru 3-1 in the final to lift the trophy as the host nation, and both of those players, Coutinho, Arthur, were both instrumental in Brazil's path to the trophy, and particularly Arthur last night. What a stunning assist he provided for Gabriel Jesus' goal. A really good move there, and certainly those two players can come off the back of that tournament there, really confident, feeling good, achieve something there with their country, and that's fantastic for them. And I also want to congratulate Dani Alves, a legend, of course, of Barcelona, but also a legend of the game. Yesterday he wrapped up his 40th major title as a player, and even here, at the age of 36, he was crowned the best player of Copa America 2019. A really strong campaign from him, and let's not forget here, Dani Alves remains a free agent this summer. However, unless Semedo ends up leaving, which as of right now looks extremely unlikely, it does appear like we will not be going down the Dani Alves route this summer, with his future to be decided in the coming days. He is going to pick his club, he is going to choose his route in the next week or so, and that's going to be interesting because right now Barcelona don't seem to want to go down that road, and according to MD, Moussa Wagué is set to be trusted by Ernesto Valverde right throughout pre-season, with a view there of joining the first team and helping out as right-back cover for the coming campaign, which is some interesting news indeed. But on the transfer front, guys, in terms of Antoine Griezmann, I want to provide an update here on the situation right now because, as we all expected, he has not turned up for pre-season training with Atletico Madrid. He's not showed up, not at all, and now they're unhappy. Even more than before, they are very unhappy, and they're actually looking right now to fine him for the fact that he hasn't turned up here for pre-season training with the rest of their squad. However, Antoine Griezmann does appear for now to have an answer to that. He's actually pointing here to some very specific regulations within Spain which states that players are entitled there to 30 days holiday, and certainly with Griezmann's last match coming against Andorra for France on the 11th of June, he hasn't yet had those allocated 30 days. Griezmann believes that he has until the 11th of July, hence avoiding the fine for the next few days, and of course by the 11th of July, when he's expected to have to return to Atletico, which is this coming Thursday, he believes, and he's really hoping, that his move to Barcelona is completed and that he is free there from that Atletico Madrid contract. And like I say, this Griezmann saga, it continues, it goes on. Barcelona working very hard here just to really sort things out with Atletico, and it is expected to come together as one there on that particular deal in the coming days. I'm still expecting Griezmann to sign, but as of right now, it's still not over the line. One signing, though, that is over the line is none other than Frenkie de Jong. And first of all, guys, thank you so much for your kind words, for your really good comments yesterday on the video on Frenkie de Jong that I did yesterday. Really appreciate that. But on Frenkie right now, a lot of people have been asking me what shirt number is he going to be wearing for Barcelona next season, and right now it would appear that he is going to go with number 21, because according to a report this morning coming out from Mundo Deportivo, the club actually offered Frenkie de Jong the opportunity there to wear the number 14 shirt at Barcelona, which of course in Holland, right throughout the football world, that is iconic there and heavily linked with the legendary Johan Cruyff, the number 14 shirt, and particularly there, Frenkie, a Dutch international, wearing that shirt would be very symbolic, and no doubt very good as well for marketing for Barcelona. But Frenkie doesn't want to go down that road, and I can actually applaud this simply because he said, look, I don't really want that shirt, it's going to add pressure, it's going to add expectation, I don't want any of that extra baggage right now. For that reason, he seems to have opted here for the number 21 shirt, which is exactly the same number that he wore there at Ajax, and also it does hold significance to him on a personal level as well, and for that reason, it's most likely right now we're going to be seeing Frenkie de Jong donning the Barcelona colours with the number 21 on his back. But now, guys, I really do want to talk about pre-season, and in particular, players who are coming into this campaign really working hard to get themselves in the best physical condition going forward to make a great impact. And on that note, Ousmane Dembele has already started his pre-season training. He has arrived at the Ciutat Esportiva Joan Gamper 1 week earlier than required, and he's also, according to Cadena Ser, he's requested a personal trainer for the coming season. He wants to be absolutely ready, and that's massive. That's really encouraging signs for me. Dembele turning up early, working hard, certainly looking to get himself in some fantastic shape. That's what he needs to do, and it's another slap in the face, really, to the local media in Barcelona. They'll try and tell you that Dembele is lazy. They'll try and tell you that he doesn't care. Well, he does care. He does care. He's in early. He's working hard. That's what we want to see. And I can certainly say, I believe this season he's going to have a great campaign. He's determined. He's motivated. You can see that here with his commitment. He wants this. He really does. And that's very exciting. But I have to say here, it's not just Dembele. With Jean-Clair Todibo also arriving with Dembele today for that early training. Another Frenchman there who's very keen to make a good impression, particularly during the pre-season period if he gets his chance from Ernesto Valverde. And I think it's certainly going to be very interesting to watch the performances of Todibo right the way through pre-season, see how he goes, and he could certainly have an impact in this team if the slot there at centre-back does remain open, as it does right now. And just to complete really the trio of Frenchmen who are really looking to enhance their seasons with some good pre-season work. MD have come out this morning with an article on Samuel Umtiti, basically saying that he's trained all summer long with a physical trainer working very closely with him with the aim of being back to his very best for the coming season. MD say that Umtiti really wasn't happy with how last season went. He wasn't happy with the work on the field. He wasn't happy with his physical condition, and as a result, he's been working really hard over the course of the summer to ensure that he's in the best possible shape going into this campaign. And to be honest, looking at Dembele there, looking at Todibo, looking at Umtiti, the work they're doing, the fact they're so determined and committed here to working hard and getting themselves in good shape, that's what we need. That's the kind of mentality we have to have at this club if we want to move forward. You need players who want to work hard, who want to be here and want to really push the boundaries and push themselves to the absolute maximum to get the rewards. That's what we need this season. If we're going to achieve the objectives that we want to achieve, you have to work hard. It all starts with the work, and I'm so happy there to see Dembele, Todibo, Umtiti doing their bit, and certainly it's encouraging signs. However, another player who's desperate to make an impact this pre-season, but he may not actually get the chance to do that, because another interesting case to keep an eye on would be Malcom's, because ahead of pre-season, Malcom's mind, according to reports, remains fully set on Barcelona. He wants to stay here, he wants to come in, he wants to work hard, keep his head down, show his quality if he gets the chance. He still wants to stay at Barca and realise his dream, really, of succeeding here. He really wants that. But at the same time, Barcelona right now share a very different outlook. They're actively looking to sell him, they're trying to get offers, they're trying to attract attention from right the way around the footballing world, and certainly they're looking to reclaim there as much of that 41 million euros that we paid for him last summer as possible. They want to get some money back in, and according to RMC Sport in France, who are usually a pretty reliable source there, they've come out actually this afternoon with a big story claiming that Everton have bid 35 million for Malcom this summer, and they actually say that the Brazilian there is Marco Silva's top target, and Everton really do want Malcom. And it's interesting that RMC also say Arsenal are showing interest too. But like I say there, Malcom does want to stay. That could make things difficult for Barcelona, given that he is under contract. He is well within his rights here to stay and fight for his place if he believes that he can be a success here. And certainly this summer, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, because right now, Everton certainly interested. A 35 million bid there reported, and I'd certainly think though either way, even if we do want to sell Malcom, even if Malcom would be open to leaving to somebody like Everton, it would need to be for more than 35 million euros. We're not going to take a loss on him. I certainly would not advise doing that. No way at all. He's worth more than that. He's a talented young player. Yes, last season we didn't see that, and that was our own fault. But at the same time here, 35 million, it's not going to be enough. And Malcom, he does want to stay. And just finally, guys, before I leave you here today, I just want to give you a quick word and some quick update here on Neto, because of course he's a new Barcelona signing this summer, and he is due to be presented very soon indeed. He'll arrive in Barcelona. He'll then head straight away to the Camp Nou, to the club's mega store for the traditional photo shoot in the Barcelona gear. So later on today, we should see some official photos with Neto there donning the Barcelona crest. He'll then undergo routine medical examinations on Tuesday morning. So tomorrow morning, he's in for those examinations. He'll then sign his contract for a officially being presented as a Barcelona player at the Camp Nou in front of the fans at 12:45 local time in Barcelona tomorrow. So tomorrow, we've already had Frenkie's presentation. Tomorrow is Neto's turn. He'll become officially a Barcelona player, and that right there, that's today's news. So please leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys, on all the topics that we have discussed today. I'm really interested to hear your thoughts on each of them, particularly there. What do you think of Dembele, Todibo coming in there for that extra work, and also Samuel Umtiti, who does appear to be working hard right throughout the summer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, I'll see you soon with more videos, guys. But until next time, as always, Vasca el Barça.